he is going to be out. So that's going to leave us with a welterweight matchup between Danny Roberts and David Zawada. Zawada, a definite newcomer, relatively unknown, making his UFC debut in this fight, actually. He is from Dusseldorf, Germany, fighting out of UFD gym. I'm not even sure exactly what that was. In Dusseldorf there. Obviously, he's the reason he was the replacement, is he's in the country already. He lives there. He fights out of there. And his last, he had a submission, a rear naked choke victory earlier this year in April in a Polish fighting championship of some name that I can't pronounce. And then he's been basically just in a German fighting championship, otherwise German MMA championship, I think it's called. So he's, very, very Middle European localized there. A record of 16-3 though, 11 knockouts, 3 submissions. Only 2 fights has he won have gone the distance. Looking pretty good. 6 feet tall, 27 years old, performing pretty well so far. But this is going to be a pretty serious step up, I think, for him. Danny Roberts, not the biggest name in UFC history, but he is 4-2 in the UFC and 15-3 overall. 7 knockouts, 5 submissions there. Obviously, pretty well rounded for him as well. He has a victory this year also, a knockout victory in March, first round with some heavy hands over Oliver Enkamp. That was sweet. And then his last fight before that was actually a head kick knockout loss to Nordine Taleb back last year in December. And then, before that, another KO over Bobby Nash. So he's kind of back and forth as far as those are concerned. A lot of knockouts coming in this motherfucker. Basically a knockout artist on that side. As far as Zawada, it looks like he is too. 11 of his 16 victories are knockouts. That's actually a higher percentage than Roberts, but I don't really know much about him. This one I'm guessing is going to be a banger. Danny Roberts is coming in at a -400, +300 for David Zawada on the late replacement. Obviously the money, very heavily on Danny Roberts in this situation. And he's going to be fighting out of Hard Knocks. That's what it's called. There it is. Hard Knocks 365. That's the former, Black Zillions team. So he's going to be teamed up with Struve here in this one. They're probably going to be, obviously having the same coaches and everything like that. He's also a former boxer a little bit. 3-1 as a professional boxer, Danny Roberts is. I'm not going to stray from the dollar line on this one. Danny Roberts is going to win. I'm taking a knockout in this one. It's another one that I would just imagine knockouts. This is going to be a really good striking affair. Not a lot of great names on this card, but a great striking affair. I could see a knockout in almost every single one of these fights. But go ahead and give me Danny Roberts by KO. I'm going to say relatively early in the fight. I think that these guys are going to come out and try to bang. I think that Zawada is going to try to make a name for himself in his UFC debut. So I see a first-round knockout for Danny Roberts. Go ahead and put that on the books. All right, hombres. We have come to the end of the show. Nice and easy, 30 minutes or so. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be coming back next week for a pretty sick UFC on Fox card. Alvarez versus Poirier. Pray that nobody gets injured for that one. There's going to be a lot of good fights on that one. I'll be breaking that down next week. Look for that. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have something else to talk about here in the next couple of days. Maybe some second half baseball talk, or maybe a little NBA free agency, trade talk, things like that. But until then, you guys can keep your eyes peeled for the show. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I love you.